A very good morning to all of you, Class 8. Welcome back to the English class. Today is Wednesday, 24th of June. We have completed our PT1 syllabus and we are doing revisions. Now, in the previous class, during Zoom class, I explained how you can do a revision of a lesson with the help of mind map. How you can create a mind map of all the characters in the story, and then you can revise the lesson. You can revise the whole lesson with the help of the mind map. So today we will do a revision of the Tiny Teacher, which is taken from the supplementary reader book, An Alien Hand. Students, please remember lesson number 1 and 2 from supplementary reader is part of your PT1 syllabus. So we will do a revision of this lesson and we will use another method. Today we will try to revise the lesson by recalling all the points which occurred, which were given in the lesson in sequence. Okay, so we will make a bullet point of the story, which will help us to revise it, and it will help us to recall minor details also, and we would do a better revision. So this is another method wherein you can write down all the lesson in points, in bullet points. Okay, so in the next video, I'm going to show you, I have prepared a bullet point of the lesson, and I'm going to show you how can we revise the lesson. Thank you.
Welcome back, students. We will do revision of the lesson, The Tiny Teacher. It is a story of ants' life, and it tells us that although the smallest and commonest, the ants are the wisest insects. We get to know more about ants' life because people have kept them as pets and watched their behavior very closely. Ants are very hardworking and intelligent creatures. They use antennae to communicate with each other. The commonest, that means the most commonly found ants are the black or the red ones. The houses in which ants live are called nest or ant hills, which are built by the ants. And ant hills have hundreds of little rooms and passages. Then the lesson also tells us that queen lay eggs in some of these rooms, and some are used as nursery rooms, some as grain storehouse, or some as living quarters for the other ants. Now ants they are divided into different categories. There are worker ants who gather food. They are shoulders and they are cleaners. So they are divided into different categories, and they all have different roles and responsibilities. The lesson also tells us that the ant never fight or harm each other. The shoulder ants never harm the cocoons or the eggs, and they always live in peace and harmony because they do not step into each other's interfere or into each other's responsibilities and duties, and they all follow their rules and discipline and live in peace and harmony. Now part 2, it tells that the queen is the mother of the entire colony. That means queen ant lays egg and is a mother of the whole colony. The collective noun for ant is colony. Now the queen ant lives for about 15 years. It has pair of wings which she bites off before laying eggs. So before the queen ant start laying eggs, it gets rid of those two wings. Eggs hatch and grubs come out. Now this is the lesson tells us a cycle of the ant's life. Queen ant lays eggs, and eggs hatch and grubs comes out. Now it is the responsibility of the shoulder ants to guard them. Worker ants feed them. They carry them about for airing, exercise, and sunshine. So these are all the care is given by the worker ants. Now in 2-3 weeks, grubs become cocoons and lie without food or activity for about 3 weeks before they hatch and ants appear. So when the new ants comes out of their cocoon, They are trained and taught to be shoulders, cleaners, workers, builders, etc. So from the very beginning, ants are trained in their specialized work. Anthills also are home to beetles, some other ants, and the greenfly. Greenfly is ants' cow. They give honeydew to ants. So this is a very interesting fact about ants. We read in the lesson that anthill is home to some other creatures, and some creatures they 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 keep the other creatures for several reasons. Like some gives of smell pleasant to ant senses, others give sweet juices, and some are just pets or plaything like cats and dogs to human beings. Okay, and particularly the green fly is ant's cow. The ants train it to give honeydew with a touch of its antenna. So this is the story of Anne's life, and it is titled the Tiny Teacher, because there are few things we can human beings can learn from the ants, and that is the moral of the story. Humans can learn hard work, sense of duty and discipline, cleanliness, care for the young ones, and loyalty to the land. So these are few things human beings can learn from ants, and that is why the lesson is titled The Tiny Teacher. So in this way, children, you can prepare the bullet points. You can write down the points in lesson in points, and it will help you to revise it. Okay, and you will never forget the lesson. Once you write it down, the points, the important points, you will be able to answer any question related to the lesson. I hope, students, it was clear to all of you. In case of any doubt, please do let me know. Thank you.